Hey everybody, it's time to swing with Still Swinging. And I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my boy Cam Newton up. All right, Cam Newton on this podcast. In this episode, he got K Michelle up. And K Michelle, she has some interesting points of view of what's going on in black families and black households and like what the problem is. And I thought her take on the problem was very interesting. And look, so without further ado, family, I'ma just let K Michelle give her explanation for what she feel like is going on, and I give my assessment along the way. Fair use, family. Fair use.
Well, being in Atlanta all this time and then going to Nashville, where it's predominantly white. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space. But in our space, we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch or hoe in Nashville because they'll never even listen to your music. And your professional career will suffer. At what point in the black community do our men create real homes?
Okay, fellas. So far, right, we need to act like they do in Nashville. All right, skip over all of their behavior and marry them and make black families. All right, it's because so far it's a black man fault. Okay, and black men should do like they do in the country singing and marry these women, these rebels. All right, she just skip over the fact that shouldn't nobody be married to her. Ain't no goddamn way no man of prominence and got anything to lose can waste his time thinking he could believe in this. She think you should skip over that and marry her anyway because that would make her happy. All right, listen, we don't know K Michelle. I ain't never seen her in real life. She on her best behavior on TV. All right, and ain't no way a man of prominence could risk it all on you. That'd be one sad bet. You would throw it all away with a couple of drinks. All right, his whole everything he ever worked for will be straight out the window the minute you get straight in your feelings. You don't have a problem comparing us to other men. We accept it. Y'all don't want to be compared to those other women. That wouldn't be fair. All right, they ain't been through what y'all been through. Don't judge y'all. Your self-awareness is through the floor.
And even talking, just our first time talking, and you said you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a successful black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on black family, you know? Mm-hmm. And my grandfather, I watched my uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see what a man creating a black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, black men, and I tell my black men to really step up for black women and create families. Yeah. It's really not cool. Black men are attacking black women. And it's not a cool, they're not creating homes. They're creating babies everywhere. It's not cool.
Ladies, if you only knew how sick black men are of this. All right, this professional victimology. Okay, listen, and I'm talking about this woman right here personally. All right, because she expressing her personal pain, not the personal pain she inflicted on other people. Okay, because she can't see that. All right, y'all never can see that. Y'all can only see the pain that you feel like was inflicted upon you. All right, but that ain't what we see. See, we the world when we don't live inside of you. We live inside of us. We see you. All right. I personally witnessed the vicious nature of this woman who's sitting here talking like some man should come and marry her because that would make her happy. Just skip all over the fact that she got herself all done up and spent a bunch of money so she could look different, because that's not how she looked when she came on the scene. All right, nice looking lady. Nice looking lady. But we know who live inside of that lady. All right, that beast that live inside of that lady, who she think people just need to accept. I don't know her in real life, but she on her best behavior on TV. I watched her attack and assault men. I watched her attack and assault women. I watch her talk and get so vicious with her tongue with people to the point you will wonder what kind of woman would say such things to somebody. And she said these things to people, multiple different people in real life. She think you should just skip over that and marry her because that would make her happy. And see, she got the ghetto society of women stomping behind her. And any man know if he get involved with her, he getting involved with them too. And the minute she get drunk, she gonna throw everything you ever worked for out the window. Her in the ghetto society. All right. And she don't even have to be drunk. All she gotta do is feel like she in her feelings and she ain't getting her way. And you're gonna see, you should have never got yourself involved with somebody like this. That's why she alone. All right. That's why I want no man just come and marry her. No man of prominence with something to lose. He can't bet it all on this. Are you out of your mind?
You, other successful black men, to be, you have to set an example as leads. The cute social media back and forth on black women. Black women are strong. Black women are where you come from, this and that. So there probably isn't any sympathy for you and just life happening because there's so many other things around you going on that are not fair to black women. What is going on with the black family? We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there. And they see their mama sad at night. At what point is the success?
No accountability. None. You need to skip over the fact that she a professional victim. Okay? Because this woman is an assailant if I ever seen one. This woman is a perpetrator if I ever seen one. But if you ever listen to her talk, somebody always done something to her. All right, she is a professional victim. You should make everybody happy and just give her what she wants. So the kids can see this hell raiser, this woman who no man should have to suffer, should come and marry her so she could be happy. So the kids can see, how about this? How about you don't give a man no kids until he goddamn it married?
To step in and really create structure. I see white men doing it every day. I get to witness the best of both worlds every day. Getting on stage singing R&B, being here in Atlanta, I get to sing R&B, but then I get to go to Nashville and be like, you mean you ain't staying out till 6 in the morning? You gonna go home to your family? You gonna write?
Yeah, because maybe she won't walk up to him and swing on him and punch him in his stomach as hard as she can. Because he won't do what the hell she want him to do. And she upset. And she should be able to do that if she feel like it. Maybe he should, maybe she treat him like that. Maybe she talked to him any goddamn way she feel like it, in front of whoever she feel like it, anytime she want to. Maybe she treat him like that. Maybe that's how his queen treat him. Because they the things I seen you do to men. That's the way I seen you behave with men. I seen you drunk and out of your mind several nights, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning on TV. We just need to skip over all that, don't we, baby girl? We just need to skip over all of that and give you what you want. All right? So you can stop whining. You're a professional victim. Y'all professional victims with this.
And 6, because you're going to take care of your family and your wife. At what point do the successful black men build black families? We ain't going to ever have a black family if y'all don't do it. We're never going to have it. It's just not going to happen. So if your mentality is, yes, things happen, and I'm not knocking you for that. I didn't come here for that. But at what point do you take that black woman? Do you be in a home and show your kids what it's like, you know?
At that point when she acting like that's what she want. Not when she's saying it out her mouth and her actions showing me the complete opposite. Okay? When she's showing it. When she backing up them words. All right? Because you ladies good at talking. You ladies great at talking. It's just when it come to moving, y'all can't never back none of that shit up. All right? And we don't like that. We don't like that. We men, where it's show and prove, because the world is competitive. All right? And we got to be out here in it. We got to compete. We can't just talk. You ladies just talk. But when it's time to put on a demonstration, you have none of it. This woman never show up. This woman you want to cry and be. This damsel in distress and everything and anything but ever show up. Some assailant who came to confront you with her tongue, her nasty, vicious mouth, and to get violent with you if she can't get her way. No, we don't want that. We don't want to be in jail. A man, and listen, one kind of man come in your life and stay around for any significant time. That's the kind of man who willing to be putting his hands on you. All the smart men get away from you. See that man, that man who ain't got as much sense, he'll be your doormat until you just run him off the planet. That dude in the middle, he gonna be in jail when he realizes it ain't no handling you. He don't supposed to be there trying to handle you. You a rebel. You supposed to be alone by yourself. Running the streets with the rest of the rebels. That's where you supposed to be. That's where you are. You see that big sleeve tattoo on your arm? That's a representation of the woman in front of us, a cold rebel. But for some reason, you think some man of prominence should drop all that and marry you. No, we said no. Okay, I wouldn't recommend no man marry you. We can't believe in you. You do understand that everything you expect from us can be counted, measured, and weighed. Everything we can expect from you, we just gotta believe. We can't believe in this shit. When y'all gonna get that through your minds? As long as y'all don't got that, y'all gonna be running the streets.
Uses for it or mantras and things like that. It is so unfair to black women who have been the strength and builders of so many things. And I know life happens. You can't be with somebody you don't want to be with or whatever. But my grandparents did it. My grandfather, 92, died when he was 92, my best friend. I never seen another type of man. That's why I've turned down 3 rings. Because they wasn't like my grandpa. My grandfather raised 9 kids on his own because my grandmama died before I could even meet her. What point are our black men going to stop the bullshit, the social media shit and all of that, and build black homes? If we don't build black homes, we can't depend on white folk to build black homes. So when you see somebody like your significant other,
you turned down 3 rings from 3 men who wasn't on the level. All right, that's the reason why you turned down the rings. And you ain't your damn grandmama. All right, you ladies get up here and quick to point out your grandfather, but y'all don't want to give them no credit when it's time to give them some credit. Just use them for a point of reference, okay? But you never want to point out the fact that you ain't your damn grandmama, all right, on no day.
And it's all these black women rooting for her, rooting for you. They want you to build a black home. That's their anger. They don't know you. They can't judge you for anything else. They want you being who you are, being attractive, being successful. They want you to take hold and solidify and build a black home. That's not saying you're not taking care of the kids you have, because clearly you are, and you love your kids. Taking care of your kids and building a home is 2 different things. At what point are we going to stop these back and forths? Oh, this type of woman don't say nothing to me about that. Well, guess what? You're just weak. Like, you want a strong woman around you. And I'm sorry, like, black women have just, that we get copied from hair to body to everything. Black women are the most unloved individuals in America, but the ones who have built.
The most mimicked.
Most mimicked. Good or bad mimic, you know? But we looking to you. We looking to you. A successful black man, we are looking to you to change the narrative. And when you don't, it becomes, go on that show and tear his ass up.
Mm-hmm. I received that. And nothing but a white flag, because I have been guilty. But if we're going to have this conversation, how we need to have this conversation, just like you're holding me accountable.
Hold me accountable.
I need black women to hold themselves.
Okay, come on, let's go.
You see, the problem is you ain't going to be able to have a conversation because she ain't come to have a conversation. She just came to talk. She ain't going to take no accountability. She ain't never going to let them talk. All right? You see how he sat there and listened to her without interruption? He'll never get that kind of respect. Because the whole time she telling you how women take accountability, she ain't listening to a goddamn thing you said. You can't even get out a paragraph. She keep cutting you off. She ain't gonna let him make one point. She can't listen to nothing about herself. She can't hear nothing about herself. But the whole time this going on, she'll be telling you she take accountability. The whole time she ain't taking none. They don't have no self-awareness, fellas. Listen, I don't know how you combat this. Listen, we know who this woman, K. Michelle, is. All right, she is a baby mama. All right, and she clearly came here to scold this man about why he not married and he handsome and successful. He should come and just marry some chick like her who would throw all his shit in the trash in a heartbeat the minute she get upset. Some woman who the minute she feel like she ain't getting what she want, sick these crazy chicks and have them screaming you done something to her in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. A man can't come and risk that on somebody like you. All right. That's a terrible bet that any man would recommend he not make. The only one who can't see that is you. You and those wretched ass chicks like you. Baby girl, you a bad representation of what our women should be. Trust me, you are.